Hey Robbie Lynn, we're going to change some of the things that we did. What we want to do with REBO is we want to get all the properties, not just certain ones. What we had done before, we only got the empty nesters. Here we're going to try to get all the properties. And here's how you do it. I will send you this file, but in this file, you see here's a link. It's this gis.arapahogov.com/arapamap. What we want to do is we're going to go to there. It brings up this map of Arapahoe County. Okay. And here you can see a picture of the county up here, and then the section that's on the screen right now, which is this. Now what we're going to do in this one, we're going to again capture areas, and you're going to have to go area by area, capturing them and exporting them. Here with this one you can do 3,000 at a time, and to do it basically from up here, you can first refresh the map, so to clear everything. So I refresh the map, clears it, and you can zoom in and out. You can zoom in or out there. Oops, way too much. And zoom back out. Okay. Farther out. Okay. Zoom out one more time. Okay, so now I can see most of the map. So what happens to select an area, and what you're going to have to do is again keep track of all the areas that you pick. Now if we overlap, that's okay, because I'll eliminate any duplicates after we get them into the spreadsheets. But and I also have found, well, let me show you. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay. So, for example, here's where you do your picks. This square up here. So I'm going to click there, and let's say I want to start. Use the hand to move it. Let's say I want to start down here in this bottom corner. So again, I'm going to click the square, and let's just start at this bottom corner somewhere. I'll pick that to about there. And you're going to have to figure a way to keep track of everything. Down here are all the numbers. Now, what I'm going to do real quickly is I'm going to zoom to the bottom, or scroll down to the bottom, and you see this, that was 650 records. So we're fine right there. Okay. So all I do at that point is see this export, and just track. This is going to be called export 01. Okay, 01. So I just hit export. It goes to here, and that's your export 1. You can just leave it like that. Then at that point, you're going to click here again. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That's too much, I think. Use the hand to move around. Actually, maybe this is a good distance to look at. Okay, so give me a second here. Okay, so that's what we had picked before. So now I'm going to do the second one. I'm going to click here. This time I'm going to go from about here up to about, I can see, probably should try to go by some of these streets, you know, go there to there. And then let's see how many that picked up. I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. See, that picked up 1,762. So then I would export that. Okay. Then after you exported it, Okay, that automatically set it as number 2. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more. So I think as long as you kind of start picking like a street maybe you can follow, then you can kind of just keep moving up. Okay, so now I'm going to pick an area again, start here, and again, overlapping's fine. Go to about, let's see if I can go about that far this time. Okay. Picked all those up. Let's see. Now see, there's obviously a lot of houses in this section. So I hit 3,000 and it knocked it off. So I need to make that one smaller now because I need to, it cuts off everything over 3,000. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to cut that one in half. Go from about there to there. Let's try that. And we'll see how many that picked up. 2,079. So that's pretty good. So I picked up 2,000 right there. And so then I go ahead and export that. Okay, and that's going to be export 3. And all your exports are going into the same place. And you can, once you get all those exports, just put them into a folder. And I have, let me show you what I have here. Under Dropbox, under Robbie Lynn, REBO Gateway, I have this Denver County New. I'm sorry, we're in Arapahoe County New. Okay, so all these exports, just go ahead and stick all the exports into here. Okay, and one other thing I'm going to show you, this county is funny. Up in here, you see it has a couple places that are kind of detached. Let me see if I can find them here. I'm gonna, let's see. Looks like well, here's some right here. This dotted line, I think, is the Arapahoe County. See, all the gray stuff is there. Here, like here's a little. This piece here, I think, is still Arapahoe County. Let's see if I go click there and just pick out this funny little piece there. You see, it only picks out the ones that are in Arapahoe County. All these other ones were in Denver County. Let's see how many there were in there. 1,000 houses just in that little area. So be sure to pick out these little out areas also. Then once you finish that, what I'd really like you to do at that point is just, if you could combine all those files into one big file, and then I'll do the cleanup on the file at that point. So why don't you try that? If you can get that done for Arapahoe, once this whole county, pretty much all the people live in this portion of it. When you start getting way out here, no one lives there. So once you get out here, you can probably do huge squares and hardly pick up any people. But you just need to make sure if you go over 3,000, you need to cut the square down. And let's try to get every single house in here. All right, I will talk to you later. Thank you.